Hi everybody, I'm in Boulder, Colorado, just hanging out here at the National Speakers Association Influence Conference, and it is actually, by the time you see this, I will have done something a little bit unexpected, and I just wanted to share how I'm feeling the day before it happens. In fact, I will be presenting tomorrow night for the Hall of Fame, and I am the master of ceremonies for the big banquet, which is really an exciting thing for me because I'll probably never get asked to do that sort of thing again. It's a big deal. But I'm just hanging out here before it begins tomorrow because I need to clear my head a little bit. I'm going to be doing something of a bit, and the bit involves a promise I made about 3 months back. I was asked to be the MC. They asked me to do something pretty legit, which was my Elton John impression. And when I thought about that, I thought, I could just go for it halfway and just be like, here I am with my big old beard and I'm doing this. Or, my stubble beard that I've had for the last few years. Or I could just really do something dramatic and grow my beard for 3 months straight and then shave it on stage. So by the time you see this, I will have no beard anymore, at least for the time being. And I've had so many comments from people. It's been surprisingly negative, and it's fascinating to me how negative people are about somebody's look, what someone chooses for themselves, without knowing the backstory, without knowing the reason. I made a promise to myself that I would do this bit. I have stuck to it. I have not told really anyone except for the show producers and my wife. And at the same time, lots of people have been critiquing me, telling me I've lost my mind and so forth, and I just have to sit and laugh because they don't know what I'm doing or where I'm coming from for this. And so I want you to think for yourself about how you've been critical of people when you don't know the whole story. And maybe they made a promise to themselves to live their life one way, and even if you think you know what's better for them, you might want to keep your mouth shut. I don't know how else to say it other than sometimes there's a bigger plan that you have no idea what it's about. And so my promise is to my client. I said I'd do something over the top that'll be hopefully unforgettable, and I'm going to do that. Hopefully there'll be people talking about it as something that taught them a little bit more about what the promise is. It's also a mockery a bit to the way that we think that, things are so important when they really aren't. This beard is not important. It's just part of the shtick. And so if it does grow back, I don't care what you think about it, because maybe it's for a bit, maybe it's what I want, but I just want you to think about what are your promises and the way you treat others, because I'll tell you, some of my dearest friends have not treated me well or been kind to me about this. So just wanted to throw that out there at you and hope that you're keeping your promise, not only to yourself, but to your client and to anyone who asks. Guess what? Sometimes your promise to yourself is more important than what everyone else is telling you to do different. I'll be beardless soon.